Lin Luowang, employee of Chin Corporation. Chin Muchuan, president of Chin Corporation.
Mr. Chin. I'll take responsibility for you. I slept with my boss.
The film was
I shouldn't have
translated
drunk.
and narrated by M Media.
We're both adults. It's just one night. Impossible. How could I have slept with my boss? If I get fired, I'll never find another company as good as Yongkin. Take it within 72 hours.
Yumo.
Shanshan.
Liu Shanshan.
What's that in your hand?
My stomach's a bit upset. I bought some stomach medicine. Shanshan, what are you doing here?
You didn't come home last night. I was worried about you, so I came to your company to find you. Where were you last night?
The company dinner finished late last night. I didn't want to disturb your rest, so I stayed at the Jingshan Hotel.
Kiss marks and morning after pills. I bet you were sleeping with the boss. Oh, right, Yumo? Did you pick up my medical report?
Yes. But I clearly put it in my bag yesterday.
Hanyu Group. They dared to set me up. To steal my designs. Terminate all cooperation with them immediately.
Yes, Mr. Qin.
Liu Shanshan. The woman from last night. Look into her background.
I'm sorry, Shanshan. I'm going to the hospital now. I'll get you another copy.
Forget it. I won't get the job. Even if I go to the interview. We grew up in the same orphanage. Why is your life so much better than mine? Graduating from a prestigious university, interning at Yongkin Group's engineering design department.
It's okay, we're best friends. I'll take care of you.
That doesn't seem right. Hey, Yumo. Yongkin Group. Are there a lot of quality men there? Introduce me to one. Then I won't have to worry about making a living.
Shanshan, it's unreliable to depend on others. People will let you down. We have to rely on ourselves.
You were out all night, messing around with men? And now you're acting all high and mighty? You're just jealous of me, aren't you? Alright, I understand.
Let's go. Let's get some breakfast.
Go.
This place, right? They sold me expired morning after pills, trying to force me into fatherhood. Today, I have to get some answers from them. Let's go.
Check-in successful.
Dressed like this, Mr. Chin shouldn't recognize me, right?
Stop. The scent of jasmine. Similar to the woman last night. What's your name?
My name is Lin Yumo.
She's not Liu Shanshan.
Did he recognize me?
Sorry. I mistook you for someone else.
Mr. Qin, your grandmother has arranged a blind date for you. You must attend.
Leave this aside for now. That woman last night. How's the investigation going?
Still investigating.
Forget it. I'll handle it myself.
That woman. It couldn't be me, could it?
Mr. Qin, you seem quite interested in this woman. Very concerned, indeed.
Thinking about marriage.
What? You actually like women?
What do you mean?
Nothing. It's just that. Grandmother hopes that you'll find a wealthy, noble woman. That woman is probably beneath you.
You're saying that I can't even design my own marriage.
That's not what I meant.
I can't hear you.
Yumo. What's with your look? What happened to your face?
My
The
face
film
is
was
allergic.
translated and narrated by
Allergic?
M Media.
You were checking out Mr. Chin.
I wasn't.
I understand. Mr. Chin is not only rich, but also a world-renowned architect. Such a perfect, aloof male god. It's normal for you to like him. However, he never seems to have women around him. You don't think he likes men, do you?
His sexual orientation is normal.
How do you know?
I guessed. I can't exactly say. I slept with him, can I? No. This is my design. Why is Director Wang Dong's name on it?
Director Wong? He's a repeat offender. Forget it. You're the new kid. You can't beat him.
Director Wang. This design is clearly mine. Why isn't my name on it?
Lin Yumo. The design belongs to the company. Besides, you're a woman. No matter how well you do, you won't get ahead. I only put my name on it. For your own good.
This manuscript is my work from college. You can't steal my work.
Haha, young lady. I understand your desire to achieve something. Ha 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 ha. I understand. Ha 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 ha. I can help you. My team is top tier in the industry. But if you want to be a core member, you have to show some sincerity. Ha ha ha.
Director, please be respectful. I'm here to work. I'm not here to sell myself. And, Director, my face is like this. Your tastes aren't that bad, are they?
As if I don't know what you look like. It's just an allergy. It'll be fine in a few days. Ha ha ha.
Don't come any closer. If you come any closer, I won't be polite.
Fine. I'd like to see how you're going to be impolite. Ha ha ha. I've investigated you, an orphan with no parents. By doing a few problems. You got it. Yongkin Group's stepping stone. You think you can reach the sky in one step. Ha ha ha.
You investigated me.
The dean of your orphanage is hospitalized, right? You've been working hard to make money, haven't you? Ha ha ha. If you don't obey me today, I'll ban you from the industry. So you'll never make any money.
You're
still a virgin, right? I'll check the goods today.
Stop. Let me go.
Mr. Qin. Mr. Qin, Mr. Qin, she, in order to become a regular employee, she seduced me as soon as she arrived at the office.
You are fired.
Mr. Qin, when your father was chairman, I was already in the company. For the past 20 years, I may not have made great contributions, but I've put in the work.
I don't want to say it a second time. Unless you want to be banned from the entire industry. Get out.
I'll get out, Mr. Qin, I'll get out.
Sorry. For the injustice you suffered. The company will compensate you. Any requests? Feel free to ask.
No need, Mr. Chin.
This scent is indeed the same as the woman from yesterday. Lin Yumo, where were you last night? You're scared.
I'm not.
Answer me.
He's so fierce. Could he be here to settle the score with me? No way. I absolutely cannot admit that I was the one last night. I yesterday went home after the company dinner.
She wasn't at Jingshan Hotel last night. I think I really recognized the wrong person. Which university did you graduate from? How long have you been with the company?
Qingbei University.
The film was
3
translated
months.
and narrated
Did you write
by
all of
M
these?
Media.
Yes.
My project needs a design assistant. Come and report for duty.
Oh no. Could he have recognized me?
You are Lin Yumo.
Assistant Han.
Mr. Kin instructed you to report to our department.
But Assistant Han,
Working with Mr. Kin will be very tiring, but high-intensity work means high income. Your income will be 3 times higher than it is now.
triple the salary. Okay, Assistant Han. I will definitely work hard.
Go back and rest today. Come back tomorrow to report. Good luck.
I must hide what happened last night and not let anyone find out.
The scent of Lin Yumo's hair. Is it really just a coincidence?
Mr. Kin, Liu Shanshan has been found. She is an orphan, no criminal record. Coincidentally, she's roommates with Lin Yumo from the company.
Prepare the car. One want to see her.
This is the boss of a top architectural firm. Genius architect Chin Muchuan. Why is he looking for me?
Jasmine's fragrance. It's her. I didn't scare you last night, did I? I said I'd take responsibility for you. Move to Cloudview Manor. I'll give you a title.
What?
The company dinner ran late last night. I was at Jingshan Hotel. I swear I put it in my bag yesterday.
Chin Muchuan must have mistaken me for Lin Yumo. Lin Yumo keeps saying she wants to rely on herself, but she went and seduced Chin Muchuan. If I seize this opportunity, I'll be a tycoon's wife. Last night, the person at Jingshan Hotel was you?
Such a big raise today. I'll take Haoran and Shanshan to a big dinner later.
It was me. I'll give you 3 days to think about it. Call me when you've made up your mind.
I've made up my mind. I want to be with you. Lin Yumo, who told you to act so high and mighty, and refused to introduce me to any men? So I had to steal yours.
Mr. Kin, the driver is downstairs.
Have you packed your things? Just move in.
I don't have much to pack. I can leave now. I just want to be with you.
Good.
So luxurious. I must become the mistress of this house. This will all be mine someday.
Shanshan. Shanshan. Not home.
This is my supplementary car. It has a 500,000 limit each month. Keep it for now.
500,000. Can I use this card however I want?
Yes.
Lin Yumo.
Hung up.
Muchuan. I'm hungry. Will you have dinner with me?
Sure.
Why didn't you invite Shanshan?
I texted Shanshan. She said she had something to do. She can't make it today.
Could she be?
Luo Jiren, Lin Yumo's childhood friend.
Are you in love?
No way. We grew up together. In the orphanage. If she were dating, she would definitely tell us.
Isn't that Shanshan?
She told me she had plans tonight and wouldn't be home. Does this mean she's spending the night with this guy? No way. Let's go find her. What's Mr. Chin doing here?
Mr. Kin.
Oh no. I didn't draw a face. Cover for me.
Isn't that Lin Yumo?
Muchuan, let's go home. Lin Yumo.
The film was
Chin
translated
Muchuan seems to care a lot about Lin
and
Yumo.
narrated by M Media.
It seems Lin Yumo can't stay.
That Jasmine scent again. Lin Yumo. Are you wearing perfume?
No.
Sorry. I misunderstood.
Mr. Chin, I'm so sorry. I'll take it down right away.
What's this?
A hairpiece.
Don't worry. I won't tell anyone about your bald spot.
I didn't. Forget it, whatever you say.
Don't worry too much about the project. Go home early tonight and get some rest. Don't stay up late.
Machuan, when are you coming home? I've made a whole table of dishes waiting for you.
I'm still working on the blueprints. I'll be home late.
But I just moved here. I don't know anyone here. I want you to come home and be with me.
Okay. Alright everyone, hold on a second. That's all for today. Time to go home.
Mr. Kin, why the sudden change of heart? Could it be that you're in love?
Yes. I'm in love.
Mr. Chin is actually in love. Then wouldn't I be the mistress? No, I can't let Mr. Chin know. I was the one that night.
Lin Yumo. As the only woman on the team. Do you know what's a good gift to give a girl?
I'm not really sure. Girls usually like flowers, right?
I don't know much about fresh flowers. Buy a bouquet of flowers and bring them to my place tonight.
He asked me to buy flowers for his girlfriend. Seems like he really loves his girlfriend.
Finally, I don't have to smell Lin Yumo's cheap shampoo anymore. This scent is much more refined. I must win Muchuan over today. Muchuan, you're back.
You gotta burn, man, your perfume's different too. You seem like a completely different person.
Muchuan, why are you so cold to me? Did I do something to upset you? Muchuan, what's wrong? Are you catching a cold? Muchuan, are you okay?
Don't come any closer. I sneeze every time you get near me.
Muchuan, you don't like me anymore. Who is it?
I'll get the door. Don't move.
Who are you in such a hurry to see? Lin Yumo? Why is she dressed like that?
Mr. Chin, the roses you ordered. Mr. Chin, what's wrong?
What?
You're having a nosebleed?
Bleed.
Mr. Chin,
The
are you
film was
alright?
translated
He wouldn't have
and
some terminal
narrated
illness, would
by
he?
M Media.
Is anyone there? Jin Muchuan has fainted. Is there anyone here?
No. She can't see me like this.
Such a big villa. And there's no one here. You're so heavy.
Lin Yumo? How dare you come here and try to seduce Chin Muchuan? I won't let you get away with this.
It's not serious. He just sneezed too hard. It caused a rupture in his nasal cavity and blood vessels.
I told you I'm fine.
But Mr. Chin, you just fainted from blood loss. Doctor, shouldn't you give him a proper checkup?
He just fainted at the sight of blood. See, the bleeding has stopped. If we had arrived any later, the wound would have already healed.
CEO Chin faints at the sight of blood. Don't look. That. I'll clean it up for you.
CEO Kin. Your discharge paperwork is ready. You can leave the hospital.
CEO Chin, if there's nothing else, I'll be going.
Why did she smear lipstick on her face? I don't understand.
Machuan. I couldn't find you earlier. I was so scared.
Her scent is different from that night. Don't be afraid.
It seems Lin Yumo hasn't told Chin Machuan the truth. Machuan, who was here just now?
It was Lin Yumo.
Yumo came? Why didn't you tell me? We used to be roommates, although she always looked down on me. I always considered her a good friend. Machuan, what do you think of Yumo?
Lin Yumo has a good personality. She has a good work ethic and professional skills.
She's quite hardworking. To get into Yongchin, she messed around with several guys. I've seen her taking birth control pills more than once. Machuan, please don't take these things to heart. Yumo put so much effort into finding this job. It wouldn't be right to fire her.
I won't fire her.
You won't fire her?
You seem to really want me to fire her.
No. I'm just afraid these things will affect her image in your mind.
Shanshan, I haven't seen any of the things you mentioned. I don't know the truth. So don't judge others casually.
But I just saw her buy you roses.
Those roses were bought at my request for you.
What? For me? Machuan, I'm sorry. I misunderstood you. Machuan, it's getting late. Shouldn't we?
The film was
I'm tired today
translated
and want to rest
narrated
early.
by M Media.
Chin Machuan is still hung up on Lin Yumo. I have to find a way to make him completely lose interest in her.
Shanshan, why did you suddenly ask me to meet you in a place like this?
I called you here because I have something good for you, of course. Yumo, you're 23. You can't stay single forever. I've set you up with a boyfriend.
A boyfriend?
I'm doing this for your own good. You're a woman. You're meant to get married. If you don't marry now, when you're older, it'll be even harder to get married.
Who says a woman has to get married? You are a new age woman. You need to broaden your horizons. By the way, Shanshan, are you dating anyone lately? We're such good friends. Why didn't you tell me?
Shanshan. Is this the girlfriend you introduced me to?
Banyan, come sit down. Yumo, this is the boyfriend I told you about. Well?
Shanshan. Are you serious?
He looks alright. He's just dressed a little plainly. A bit bland.
Don't let her clothes fool you. Her figure is looking great.
Ha ha ha.
Shanshan.
Yumo, I'm doing this for your own good. You can't stay single forever. Life's all about living it to the fullest.
Shanshan. Dating is my personal business. You can't force me. This is too much.
Okay. Why so angry? I'm just kidding. Just think of it as making a new friend. I'm going to the restroom. You two chat. Fine?
I've seen plenty of good girls like you. When have you ever tasted brother's flavor? You know the pleasures of being a woman. Ha ha ha.
Show some respect.
You think you're too good for me? Fine. You're dead.
Mr. Chin.
Lin Yumo.
Mr. Chin, help me.
Wife. What are you doing here?
Wife?
I'm not his wife. I don't know him.
She says she's not your wife.
How can she not be my wife? Her name is Lin Yumo. She's 23 years old. Grew up in an orphanage. Works at Yongkin Group. She's the boss's assistant. Am I right?
How do you know so much?
My phone is full of your pictures. If you're not my wife, why do I have so many pictures of you?
I don't know him. Did you plan this? I don't even know you.
Lin Yumo. Don't tell me you've fallen for this pretty boy. How many times are you going to cheat on me?
I don't even know you.
We sleep together every night. You don't know me? This is between my wife and me. Do you have to interfere?
Whether she's your wife or not. If she doesn't want to go, you can't take her. Her business. I'm definitely getting involved.
Stop. Did I say you could leave? Pretty boy, you're looking for trouble, aren't you?
She's my employee. I have an obligation to ensure her safety. Don't worry. I'm here. I won't let him hurt you.
Refusing a toast only to be forced to drink as punishment.
Mr. Chin, watch out.
Are you alright?
I think I'm
The
bleeding.
film was translated and
Don't
narrated
look.
by M Media.
You'll faint.
Look at the state we're in. And you're saying this to me now. I'll take you to the hospital.
Mr. Chin. Today. Thank you.
It's nothing. Your face. You don't have nearsightedness. No allergies. And certainly no hair loss. Lin Yumo. Why are you making yourself look ugly?
Well, if I said, I did it to keep my work and private life separate. That's why it's like this. Do you believe me?
Private life. Although our company doesn't have specific requirements for employees' private lives, you should still be mindful of the impact.
What do you mean?
You have a boyfriend. So you shouldn't be in that kind of place, drinking alone with another man.
When did I get a boyfriend?
He's not. It seems you're really casual. About relationships between men and women.
What nonsense are you talking about, Chin Muchuan? I've only ever had one man.
I'm not interested in your private life.
What kind of person am I? How could I be so blind as to fall for him?
What am I even thinking?
Muchuan. Can you take me to the company with you? I promise. I won't disturb your work. Don't you? Want to announce our relationship?
Fine.
Mr. Chin has a girlfriend. I'm heartbroken.
You can get heartbroken 800 times a day.
This is called appreciation. Appreciation, get it?
Bing bing. What are you guys talking about?
Just now, Mr. Chin brought his girlfriend to the company. I even took a picture of his girlfriend. Look.
Mr. Chin is so considerate to her. This
The film
figure
was
looks so
translated
familiar.
and narrated by M Media.
Bing bing. Have you seen Mr. Chin's girlfriend before?
No, it's a pity I didn't get a picture of her face. But I think she's not as pretty as you.
What did you say? Bing bing. I'll go submit my regularization application first.
All right, I'm going to work too. The Yongqing group is surprisingly massive. I must deal with Lin Yumo. Become the mistress of Yongkai group. Munchin. May I have a look around?
Yes. What's the matter? Just find my assistant, Han Shiji.
Okay. Good day, madam. Excuse me, how do I get to the Human Resources Department? I'll take you there. Manager Sen, right?
Ha ha ha.
I heard we have an employee at our group. Named Lin Yumo.
Oh, right. She just submitted her regularization application to me. She'll be regularized in a week.
But I heard that her private life is very messy. She's always flirting with other employees in the company.
Madam, are you worried about Mr. Kin?
Anyway, I don't really want to see her at Yongqing anymore. You know what to do, right?
Don't worry, madam. Mission guaranteed.
Mr. Chin, you wanted to see me.
Lin Yumo. Your abilities are evident to everyone. You're underutilized working with me. I'll transfer you to another project.
Why, Mr. Chin? Did I do something wrong? I can fix it.
You've done very well.
Then why are you transferring me? Mr. Chin, this project is just starting to make progress. It's a crucial time right now. I can't leave.
I know you're doing well, but I have a girlfriend. I don't allow women on my team.
Okay, I respect your decision, Mr. Chin.
Mr. Kin, I just saw Lin Yumo, and she looked like she was crying.
I transferred her to another project team. Make sure they find a good project for her.
That was so sudden. You're doing this to avoid suspicion with Miss Liu, right? But there's nothing going on between you and Lin Yumo. That's not necessary.
There is something going on between us.
What did you just say?
Nothing. Remember to arrange a project team for her as soon as possible.
Alright, I'll do it now.
It's just a transfer. What's the big deal? Why do I feel like I won't see Chin Mushuan every day anymore? This is so hard. Lin Yumo, what are you thinking? He's your boss. What a shame. He has a girlfriend. Haoran, I'm off work. Where are you?
I'm already at the intersection.
Shanshan.
Hello, Muchuan. Are you here to pick me up? Yes.
Shanshan. You came to find me. Shanshan, where did you get the money to buy such an expensive bag?
Don't touch it. You can't afford to replace it if you damage it. Lin Yumo,
The film
you
was
always looked down on me, didn't you?
translated and
Well, let me tell
narrated
you.
by M Media.
I'm doing much better than you. My boyfriend gives me 500,000 in allowance every month.
500,000. Shanshan, are you sure your boyfriend is reliable?
What's it to you?
Is this your boyfriend in the car?
She can't know. The person in the car is Chin Muchuan.
Need any help?
No, I'll be right there. What are you doing?
Shanshan, he's your boyfriend. He must be 50, right? He's old enough to be your dad.
What nonsense are you talking about? My boyfriend is rich and young.
Are you kidding me? No. How is he young? Shanshan, are you being scammed by him?
She mistook the driver for Chin Muchuan. Then I might as well play along. It's my right to like whoever I want. It's none of your business.
He's so old. He probably has a family. You mustn't do anything rash. Like breaking up someone else's family. Shanshan, if you have any problems, tell me. I got a raise. I can help you.
Are you saying I'm the other woman? If you're jealous of me, just take him.
We're good friends. I don't want to see you jump into a fire pit.
I don't have a friend like you. I told you, we're done. From now on, get lost.
Yumo.
He's Lin Yumo's boyfriend.
Don't push yourself too hard. You're back at work before you're even healed. Are you trying to kill yourself?
Haoran, don't worry about me right now. I just saw Shanshan. She really has a boyfriend.
We grew up together in the orphanage. She didn't tell us about something this big.
That's what I'm worried about. I just saw her boyfriend. He's like 50 years old. Haoran, you're a lawyer. You have connections. Help me look into him. I'm afraid Shanshan is being deceived.
Okay, I promise. But your top priority right now is to rest.
Why can't I stop thinking about Mr. Chin? Could I be falling for him? No. I can't like him too much. I'll quit after this project.
Good morning, Yumo.
Good morning. What's going on?
It's not broken, I just tried it.
I'll try again.
Lin Yumo. You've been fired. How dare you show your face here? Fired? What's going on?
So Mr. Chin's so-called transfer was actually firing me.
Manager Sun. Why fire Yumo out of the blue? She already passed her probation. Of course, it's because of her improper private life. She provoked someone she shouldn't have. Stop being so sarcastic. Let me tell you, Lin Yumo is part of our project team. Let her in, now. We're behind schedule on our designs. Zhao. Firing her was Mr. Kin's decision. Impossible. I'll call and ask. Hey, I told you, it's Mr. Kin's decision. Why do you insist on calling?
Mushuan. I'm not feeling well. Can you accompany me to the hospital?
He's not answering. Look, even Mr. Kin doesn't want to deal with you.
The film was translated
Lin Yumo,
and
I advise you to show
narrated
some
by
self-respect.
Media.
What's most important for a woman? A woman's reputation is paramount. Stop focusing on these romantic entanglements.
Jin Mushuan knows about that night.
What do you mean? She's a manager, after all. Why spread rumors about a girl? I didn't spread any rumors. Zhao. Firing her was indeed Mr. Kin's decision. Look at you. Causing so much trouble. Hurry up and pack your things and get out.
Jin Mushuan actually hates me this much.
Watch your mouth. Zhao. You're always protecting her. Don't tell me you're having an affair with her. What are you saying?
Zhao. Stop talking. Thank you for speaking up for me today. I'll be going now.
Lin Yumo.
Leaving Yongjin is fine. I don't belong there anyway.
Yumo, why are you here?
Mommy Jiang, I missed you. It's so windy outside. Why did you come out?
Look how worried you are. The doctor said, I'm fine, I just need to rest.
But it's kidney failure. Don't worry, I'll work hard to earn money and help you get better.
I know you're filial, but when people get old, there's always that day. You still have your whole life ahead of you. Don't waste your money on me.
But
Alright, Yumo. You're not young anymore. When will I be able to attend your wedding? And have grandchildren?
I'm not planning on getting married right now.
Harren's feelings for you. Can't you see them? Think about it. He's a lawyer. You're an architect. You two high achievers would be so well matched.
Mommy Jiang, Haoran and I are just good friends.
I think you have someone you like. When will you bring him? To meet me?
I don't have anyone I like. I can't like him.
Just like that. Okay.
Sorry. Something came up at home. I'm late. Where's Lin Yumo? Why isn't she at work?
You fired her. How does she go to work?
I just transferred her. I didn't fire her.
Didn't you tell Manager Sun to fire Lin Yumo? When she came to work this morning, she couldn't even get into the company. You have no idea how awful Manager Sun was. What did he say about Lin Yumo? Engaging in inappropriate relationships. I'm not finished yet.
Disregarding company regulations. Unjustifiably dismissing employees. Sun Ning, this is your professional conduct as a human resources manager.
Mr. Qin, isn't this what you asked the madam to arrange? What nonsense are you talking about? Mr. Qin isn't married. What madam? It's the one Mr. Qin brought to the company yesterday. You mean Miss Liu? Yes, Mr. Qin. I originally wanted to confirm with you. But Miss Liu said she was afraid you'd go soft. So I took the liberty of firing Ling Yumo.
Sun Ning. Who is your boss?
Of course it's you, Mr. Qin. Mr. Qin, I really know I was wrong. Please give me another chance, Mr. Qin.
Go and hand over your work to Deputy Manager John. You don't need to come in anymore.
Yes. Mr. Qin.
Take me to Lin Yumo.
Jiang Mama's illness can't be delayed any longer. I
The
need to
film was
find a job
translated
quickly
and
to treat
narrated
Jiang
by
Mama's
M
illness.
Media.
What are you doing here?
I apologize. About you being fired before. It wasn't my intention.
If not you, then who? Who else could do such a thing?
Anyway, this matter was the company's fault. I've already had Sun Ning clear out this rumor. Come back.
No need, Mr. Chin. Yesterday, you told me I was being transferred. This morning you fired me. Now you come to my house and tell me to go back. A company as capricious as yours. I'm truly afraid.
These are all my fault. I'll compensate you. As long as you're willing to come back. I'll give you a raise. Double. No. Triple.
Triple. Jiang Mama's illness needs a lot of money. I might as well finish the project with Mr. Yu. It's easier to change jobs with experience. Okay. I agree. But I have a condition.
What condition?
After I finish this project, then I'll transfer departments.
No problem.
Mushuan, you're back. Look, I made you so much delicious food. What's wrong? I'm in a bad mood.
Liu Shanshan, you interfered in my company's affairs. Unilaterally fired my employee. Shouldn't you give me an explanation?
He's actually questioning me, his actual girlfriend. Questioning me, his actual girlfriend, for that bitch. Mushuan. I was just too worried about you. Lin Yumo is so outstanding. You see her every day. I was afraid you would leave me.
That doesn't give you the right to slander her. Much less have Sun Ning fire her.
I didn't. Lin Yumo told me herself. She's very interested in you. She entered Yongqin, also to seduce you into a higher position. Mushuan, you have to believe me. She's a habitual offender. Such things have happened more than once.
Lin Yumo, she likes me.
Mushuan, are you listening to me? I just don't want a gold-digging woman like that to stay by your side. Please fire her.
I won't fire her.
Did she tell you something? This person doesn't have a single truthful word in her mouth. You mustn't believe her.
Lin Yumo. She's not that kind of person. Liu Shanshan, let's cool off for a few days. Let's not see each other recently.
Mushuan. Mushuan. I've moved in for so long. I haven't even touched his bed. It's all Lin Yumo's fault. She hooked up with Shin Mushuan, and she still wants to stay by his side as an assistant.
Why is the Lin Yumo I see completely different from what Liu Shanshan said? Then let me see. Who is lying? Lin Yumo, pack your things. I'll come pick you up.
Boss, Next time you have overtime, can you let me know in advance?
It's not overtime. I'm taking you to a cocktail party to meet academician Zhang.
You mean the father of new Chinese architecture, old Zhang?
If she's really a gold digger, she definitely won't miss the opportunity to network with the wealthy.
What are you looking at?
I see the casual wear is not appropriate for today's occasion. I'll take you to change into a dress. Ling Yumo ignored that wealthy young master and kept asking old Zhang about academic questions. Completely different from what Liu Shanshan said.
She left a deep impression on me.
You're really impressive.
Mu Chuan,
The
Where
film
did you
was
find Yumo?
translated and
Having such
narrated
talent
by
under
M
your command
Media.
is truly a blessing. Young lady, how old are you this year?
23.
23. Ha ha ha. My son is also in our industry. About your age. Why don't you consider becoming my daughter-in-law? Ha ha ha.
Old Zhang, you're joking.
I'm not joking. Zheng Hui, come here. Haha, Yumo, this is my son. What do you think? What are you waiting for, you brat? Quickly add her as a friend.
Can I add you as a friend?
No.
Ha ha ha. Mu Chuan, Yumo is just your employee. How can you interfere with her making friends?
Lin Yumo is our project team's core designer. And you two are in the same industry. As the boss, I have to prevent any possibility of confidential information leaks.
Well, I think it's not just because of this, right?
Yumo. Zijiao just messaged me saying, there's a problem at the company. Come back with me quickly to deal with it.
Sorry, you two. We'll leave first. What exactly is the problem with the engineering data? Mr. Chin, why haven't you left yet?
Zijiao just called me back and said it's resolved.
Resolved? How could it be resolved so easily?
No way.
It's not, Mr. Chin. This matter is very important, you.
Yumo, I'll take you home now.
Wait a minute. Miss. Chin Muchuan was definitely with Ling Yumo last night. I need to ask Muchuan for clarification.
This data. What's going on?
Bitch. How dare you seduce Chin Muchuan? I should have. Let Fan Yan sleep with you and taken nude photos of you so that you would never dare to show your face again. Right. Fan Yan? I can go find him. Are you blind?
I'm sorry, Miss Liu.
Oh, it's you. I'll pick it up for you.
No need.
This is
A small matter. It's no trouble. I'll go first.
Chin Machuan dares to investigate me? I have to think of a way to keep my position as a wealthy wife.
Mr. Qin, the information you asked me to look into, I found out. Please take a look. When are you free?
It's time to let Lin Yumo know about my relationship with Liu Shanshan. Just tell me here.
I've already checked. Fan Yan and Miss Liu Shanshan were previously in a relationship.
How is that possible? Shanshan never told me. It must be Fan Yan harassing Shanshan unilaterally.
I've already investigated it thoroughly. Fan Yan and Miss Liu Shanshan have been together since last year.
Then why would Shanshan suddenly be with a 50-year-old man? Could it be that Fan Yan forced her to do this? No way. I have to go
The
ask
film
for
was
clarification.
translated
Mr.
and
Chin, I
narrated
have
by
something to
M
do.
Media.
I'll leave first.
Liu Shanshan's ex-boyfriend is actually him.
Yumo? Why are you here?
Howrand, how is your investigation into Shanshan's boyfriend going?
I was just about to tell you about this. Regarding this person, all information is unavailable. Not only his, but even Shanshan's information has been forcibly blocked.
How could this be?
I don't know. However, there are two possibilities. Either this person's status is too high, or her boyfriend is involved in a criminal case. Even Shanshan is implicated.
A criminal case?
Mr. Qin, Miss Liu Shanshan. Her thoughts aren't as innocent as they appear. Perhaps that night at the Jingshan Hotel, she colluded with Hongyu Group to set you up. Why not? Offer her compensation and let her leave?
No way. I'm pregnant with your child. You can't drive me away.
What?
I wasn't feeling well today. Went to the hospital and found out I'm pregnant. I came to find you immediately. Machuan, look. I'm already over a month pregnant.
I only slept with her once. But the timing lines up perfectly.
Miss Liu, what is your relationship with Fan Yan?
Fan Yan? I have no relationship with him. He's the one pestering me, wanting me to be with him. I never agreed. Machuan, you must believe me.
You didn't want to get entangled with Fan Yan, so you introduced Lin Yumo to him. I, Chin Machuan, don't want a scheming wife.
I didn't do anything. Those are all Lin Yumo's tricks. She and Fan Yan have known each other for a long time. She instructed Fan Yan to harass me.
You're still lying. I saw Fan Yan with my own eyes, forcing himself on Lin Yumo.
Couldn't they be putting on an act for you? Why is it so coincidental that you just happened to see it? Machuan, you know, that time with you was my first time. Machuan, we have a child now. When are you going to marry me? As long as we get married, I'll say there was an accident and get rid of this bastard. Machuan, why are you looking at me like that?
Liu Shanshan. Are you hiding something from me?
No. I love you so much. How could I hide anything from you? Machuan, when can we get married?
If you want to get married, fine. We'll find a law firm and draw up a prenuptial agreement. That way, if we divorce, you won't get a dime. Even so, are you still willing to marry me?
I'm willing. I'm interested in you, not your money. Once I'm married, I'll have everything I want.
Okay. Then let's get a prenuptial agreement.
All right.
Go to the car and wait for me. I need to handle a work matter. I'll catch up with you later.
Okay.
Mr. Qin, are you sure you want to marry Miss Liu? But there are still many things that haven't been clarified.
A prenuptial agreement takes 15 days to process. 15 days? Please investigate this thoroughly.
Okay.
This is Luo Heron's adoptive father's law firm. We won't run into Luo Heron, will we?
What? Having second thoughts.
Of course not. If Luo Heron finds that I'm with Chin Muchuan, he'll definitely tell Lin Yumo. Muchuan, maybe we should go to a different law firm.
Why?
I feel like
The film was
This law firm is too
translated
small.
and narrated by M Media.
it seems a bit unprofessional.
Really? I heard that this firm's owner's adopted son is named Luo Heron. He's your good friend. I thought you'd be happy to hear this.
This is Heron's law firm? Muchuan, you're so thoughtful. But I haven't seen Heron in a while. It's kind of sudden.
If you don't want to do the prenup, we don't have to.
We'll do it. We'll do it here.
How's the investigation on Liu Shanshan going?
Still investigating.
Your efficiency is deeply disappointing. Lin Yumo. Where's your husband? You're pregnant. Why are you out here alone? Get in the car.
No need. I can manage.
You're still my employee. I have a duty to ensure your safety.
Yumo, I bought this formula for the baby. What do you think? Mr. Qin. You already know.
Know what?
Nothing.
I mean, about you and Liu Shanshan's prenuptial agreement. It'll be finalized in a week.
Mr. Chin, we'll be going now.
Mr. Qin, you don't have feelings for Lin Yumo, do you?
Do you want to keep your tongue? You can donate it to someone in need. Regarding Liu Shanshan, you have 3 more days. If you can't figure it out, you know what to do. Mommy, I'm back.
Muchuan, you're just in time. Take a look. Liu Shanshan's blood in your paternity test. Muchuan, look. I'm carrying your child. The baby needs to be registered. When are we getting married? We'll talk after the baby's born. Yes. Quickly contact the press. I want everyone to know that I'm marrying into the Chin family. The position of Mrs. Chin will be mine sooner or later. Big news, big news. Mr. Chin is getting married.
Group CEO Chin Muchuan.
This time, I'm truly heartbroken.
Chin Muchuan and you were never meant to be. Why are you so upset? It's time to draw a line with him. Howrand? I've made up my mind. Let's get our marriage license.
Okay. I'll pick you up tomorrow to go to the Civil Affairs Bureau.
Thank you, Howrand. We'll always be best friends.
Hey,
The
I
film
heard
was
that, buddy.
translated
Congratulations.
and narrated by
This
M
drink's on me.
Media.
That's right. I still want to be a dad to someone else's kid. Too bad. The one I love only sees me as a good friend. But it's okay. As long as I can always be with her, that's enough.
Lin Yumo. I have an important client here. Could you bring your design documents to my place?
Okay. Mr. Chin, the documents you requested are all here.
Thank you for your hard work, Mr. Shen. Here.
If there's nothing else, I'll be going.
Wait a minute. Don't you want project experience? You represent our project team and communicate with the client.
Shen Gohui, President of Shen Group.
I'm not suitable.
You have to believe in yourself. You can do it.
Mr. Qin. This is...
She's the head of our project team. Lin Yumo.
All right. Miss Lin, please have a seat.
How can Lin Yumo act like the lady of the house while I can't even go downstairs? Stop. Where are you going? Mrs. Chin, cut the act. Let me tell you, I'm not Shin Muchuan. The Shen and Chin families had a marriage agreement. If his daughter hadn't gone missing, you wouldn't be here. You better stay put. And don't go anywhere. Bitch. Chin Muchuan can only be mine.
Mr. Shen, if you have any questions about the project, you can contact me directly.
All right. Miss Lin is truly remarkable. If my daughter were still here, she would be about your age.
Hard work pays off. I believe you'll find your daughter very soon.
We've been looking for her for 20 years. I hope you're right. Let's call it a day.
Okay.
Goodbye, Miss Lin.
Goodbye.
It was a pleasure working with you.
Let me see you out.
Don't bother.
You've worked hard today. It's getting late. Let me take you home.
Mr. Qin, the matter you asked me to look into, I've figured it out.
Mr. Chin, then, you two talk. I'll take my leave.
Lin Yumo, wait. Mr. Qin, I found out. Liu Shanshan wasn't at the Jingshan Hotel that night, so the person you were with wasn't her at all.
I knew it.
You're talking about the night of the company dinner.
A month ago, at the company dinner, I was set up. Out of my mind, I entered a hotel room. In the middle of the night, a woman came to my room. When I woke up, the woman was gone. On the floor, there was only Liu Shanshan's medical examination report. So I always thought that the woman that night was Liu Shanshan.
What? Did Liu Shanshan assume my identity to be with Chin Muchuan?
Lin Yumo. Some colleagues saw you leaving Jingshan Hotel early the next morning.
Lin Yumo.
The film was translated
That night,
and
were you at
narrated
Jingshan
by
Hotel
M
or not?
Media.
The child in your belly. Whose is it?
What's the point of talking about this now? Mr. Chin. Shanshan is already pregnant with your child.
Of course, there's a point. I never touched her.
What? Then why is Shanshan pregnant?
Answer me. That woman that night. Was it you or not?
Yes.
No. It wasn't her. Machuan. It was me. That night, the person with you was me. That was my first time. You were my first man.
At this point, you're still lying. That night, you were clearly with your ex-boyfriend.
No. It's not like that. Machuan, please listen to my explanation. Machuan, have you forgotten? We've already done a paternity test. The child in my belly is yours.
Paternity test. Do you dare to do another one with me?
No, Machuan. She's framing me. You're just jealous of me. You can't stand seeing me happy.
You're crazy.
Doctor, how is my baby?
I'm sorry. You're hemorrhaging. Your uterus has been removed.
No. It's not like this. Lin Yumo. I won't let you get away with this.
Shanshan and I grew up together. How could she become like this?
Maybe this is her true nature. Yumo. The paternity test results are out. This child is mine. Let's have a good talk.
Mr. Chin, I was drunk that night. I didn't do it on purpose. The next morning, the first thing I did was buy the morning after pill. I didn't expect to get pregnant still. I really didn't do it on purpose.
I know you didn't do it on purpose. If you had intended to, you would have come to me long ago. You wouldn't have hidden it for so long, but now the truth is out. Yumo. We should set things right. Be well together.
We're not from the same world. And you can't possibly like me. Don't force yourself.
Who says I don't like you? Lin Yumo. I like you.
What did you say?
I'm certain I like you very much. Then UIC is very different. Even though Liu Shanshan previously took your place, I still firmly know I like you.
I'm sorry. I need to think about this carefully. And this place you chose to confess, it's not romantic at all.
I'm sorry. I wasn't thoughtful. But now Liu Shanshan's mental state has been shaken. I'm afraid she hurt you. Move in with me. I'll take care of you.
My Chin family isn't a place someone like you can just waltz into.
Mrs. Chin,
The
Lin
film
Yumo.
was translated and
I thought you were a
narrated
well-behaved
by
person.
Media.
I didn't expect you pregnant. To seduce our Mushuan? I don't like Liu Shanshan. But you can't interfere and be the third party.
Mommy. You've misunderstood.
Misunderstood? You two are practically glued together. Still misunderstood? When Yumo, your parents raised you to be a high-achieving student, just so you could seduce your boss to get ahead? Where are your manners?
How can you say that about Yumo? She's an orphan. Everything she has now, she earned herself.
That doesn't give her the right.
Hanyu Group, to drug and scheme against me. Just to steal my designs. That day, I took her virginity. Then Liu Shanshan impersonated her. The baby in her belly is mine. Mommy, I want to marry Yumo. I hope you can bless us.
Forget it. You young people's matters. Decide for yourselves. It's not my place to interfere.
My mommy agreed to us being together.
But, Mr. Chen,
What did you call me?
Mew. Moochuan.
Yumo, tomorrow morning at 8 o'clock, I'll pick you up. As soon as the Civil Affairs Bureau opens, we'll go get our marriage license.
Marriage license?
Hello? Yumo. Who are you with?
Howran? I'll talk to you later.
I didn't know. You were with Luo Howren. Then
It's not like that. I saw the news that you're about to marry Liu Shanshan. I don't want my child to be born and be called a fatherless child. That's why I got the license with him. We're just good friends. We have nothing at all.
Yumo. I'm sorry.
What's wrong?
I just heard. When you were with Luo Howren. At that moment, my heart ached. Before, when Liu Shanshan was impersonating you. Did you feel the same? Yumo. I'm sorry. I didn't protect you well. I swear. No matter what happens, I will always put you first.
I believe you.
Welcome home, madam.
Yumo. You're pregnant. Don't work so hard.
Nothing is more important than my career. Besides, I don't want to have to rely on you for everything.
Hello, Director Zhang. Hello. Were you here in March of 2005?
Gao Yuhua, wife of the president of Shan Group.
Did you admit a 5-year-old girl? Blood type A? Hold on. Let me check the records. Thank you. There was one of the right age. But I don't know her blood type. What is your relationship to her?
I suspect. She is our long-lost daughter. Where is she? I want a paternity test.
One moment. I'll call her right away.
All right. Let's go back to work.
I haven't been able to reach her yet. When I find her,
The film was
I'll let you know
translated
immediately.
and narrated by M.
Director
Media.
Zhang, could you give me her phone number? I'll go find her myself. I'm sorry. That's against regulations.
Yuhua. Don't worry. We can't be sure yet that she's our daughter. I'm afraid it will be another disappointment. Let's wait for the paternity test. Director Zhang, we won't bother you any longer.
Take care. Don't worry. I'll contact her again later.
Thank you.
Thank you. You're welcome. If that girl really is my Mongmon, we will make it up to her.
Don't worry. Absolutely.
It's a shame about the engagement. Chimnu Chuan is about to get married.
What are you afraid of? If our daughter likes Kinmu Chuan, we'll steal him back.
The Kin family cares most about their reputation. If your orphan status is revealed, you'll never marry into the Chin family. Isn't that the CEO of Shen Group? Why are they at the orphanage? This girl, what is she busy with? Why doesn't she answer her phone? Shanshan, you're just in time. Don't you live with Yumo? Someone just came to find Yumo to acknowledge her. Help me find her. Have her do a paternity test as soon as possible. Acknowledge the relationship. Lin Yumo is Mr. Shen's daughter. Mr. Shen said their daughter has type of blood. I don't know Yumo's blood type. Find her as soon as possible. Have her take a paternity test. She's type A. Then it's almost certain. Yumo has been looking for her parents. Now she can finally get her wish. If Lin Yumo is really a member of the Shen family, I'm completely hopeless. Shanshan, is Yumo at work? Time is of the essence. Take me to her now. I won't let Lin Yumo step on me. What a life. She didn't even die from that.
Mama Jiang.
I went back to the orphanage today. I found Mama Zhang had fallen and was unconscious.
Shanshan. Thank you today.
Mama Zhang raised me. This is what I should do.
Shanshan. Next, let's have a good chat.
I have something to do later. You go ahead and do your thing. Hello. Excuse me, Miss Zhang Wan. Which ward is she in? Mommy and Daddy? I finally found you. It's our daughter, Mong Mine.
What proof do you have?
I can do a paternity test. Mong Mong.
The film
We
was
finally found you.
translated and narrated by M Media.
Lin Yumo. Your identity as the Shen family's heiress is gone.
Yumo. Take a look. Where should we have our wedding?
Anywhere is fine with me.
How can you be so casual about this? Marriage is a lifetime event. I want the whole world to know. You are my wife, Chin Muchuan.
Muchuan. You're so good, but Mama Jiang is currently still unconscious.
Don't worry. I've already found her, the best doctor in the world. Dean John will definitely get better. When she's feeling a bit better, arrange a kidney transplant for her. She will definitely live a long life.
Muchuan. Thank you.
Just a thank you.
Then what do you want? How can you be like this?
You're my wife now. What are you shy about?
Are we married? Just call me wife.
Mommy, I've already decided on Yumo. Please give us your blessing.
Why are you nervous? I didn't say I opposed it. Anyway, your engagement with the Shen family is already void. Do whatever you want.
Who said the engagement is void?
Mr. Shen,
Mrs. Qin. I'm here for our two families' marriage agreement.
Mr. Shen, I'm very sorry about Shimen. But life goes on. Now Muchuan has a girl he likes. And they already have a child. This marriage agreement should be cancelled.
My daughter has returned. Qin Muchuan should honor the marriage agreement and marry my daughter. Let me introduce you to Manman. This is my daughter, Shen Xinmin.
How is it you?
Liu Shanshan.
Shanshan. You're Mr. Shen's daughter.
Manman. You know each other?
I used to be Chen Mishuan's girlfriend. But Lin Yumo came between us.
Qin Muchuan.
You.
Is this how you bully my daughter? This matter. You must give me an explanation.
Uncle Shen. It's not like that. It was Liu Shanshan impersonating me.
Shin Muchuan, how can you say that? I'm carrying your child. It was Lin Yumo who killed my child.
Miss Lin. Why would you do this?
Hit her. Hit her. Lin Yumo, I want your own parents. To beat you to hell.
Liu Shanshan. Whose child is it? You know better than anyone.
That child is yours. Muchuan, you're slandering me for this homewrecker? You're so cruel. Daddy, I don't want to live anymore.
Manman. Don't be sad. This scumbag isn't worth it. Daddy will find you someone better.
Daddy, Muchuan is the only man for me. If he doesn't want me, what's the point of living?
Mrs. Qin. If you can't honor the agreement, my Shen family will terminate all cooperation with the Qin family.
Mr. Shen,
I, Chin Muchuan, will never marry a woman of such poor character. A liar.
In that case, Mrs. Qin, I'll give you 1 week to consider. If you really want to break off the engagement, don't blame me, Shen Guohu, for being ruthless. Manman, let's go.
hello? What? The Shen family has
Film was
united with 3 other
translated
families
and
to
narrated
boycott our
by
Qin family.
Media.
Qin family's stock is plummeting. Good. Good, I understand. Muchuan. For this woman, in just 10 minutes, the Qin family has lost 100 million. If you truly care for Muchuan, get out of our Qin family house right now.
I said, I will absolutely not separate from Yumo.
Are you love-struck? At a time like this, you're still caught up in romance? Why are you so stubbornly clinging to this? Do you really want our Chin family to go completely bankrupt and force us to forage for wild vegetables to survive?
Mommy, they're just a disorganized mob. Yumo and I have employed a completely new design. If we succeed, we'll be at the highest level of global design standards. Then, they'll not only stop opposing us, but they'll have to beg us to cooperate.
Really?
Truly, Mrs. Chin, I'll show you our design. Look.
Muchuan, your eye for talent is impeccable. This daughter-in-law, I approve of her.
Mommy, times have changed. Women don't need to rely on family status to prove their worth. They can rely on their own abilities.
Right. How could Lin Yumo be so lucky? She actually broke through the industry blacklist. It must be because she latched onto Qin Mishuan. No. Qin Mishuan can only be mine. Hello. What? Zhang is waking up. You old hag. Why don't you just die? I'm the real Shen family heiress. Qin Muchuan's fiancé.
Shanshan, what are you doing? Are you crazy?
Lin Yumo, this is all your fault. Why did you steal everything that belongs to me? As long as you're dead, everything will be mine.
Liu Shanshan,
Let me go.
Liu Shanshan, if you dare bully Yumo, you'll face the consequences.
Qin Muchuan, what are you doing? Let go of my daughter.
Mong. What are you doing? Liu Shanshan is not your daughter. Director Zhang, what are you saying?
Mama Jiang, you're awake.
She's not my daughter. Who is my daughter? Lin Yumo is your daughter. To hide the secret, Liu Shanshan pushed me, causing my injury and coma. Why would you do this? Why would you do this? Why would you do this?
Yuhua. Liu Shanshan. You will pay for what you've done. My lawyer will contact you. Yuhua.
Mongming. I'm sorry, my child.
The film was
You suffered
translated
so much.
and narrated by M Media.
Manman.
Yumo. Turns out we've long been betrothed. Fate has destined us to be together.
Mr. Chin, for the rest of our lives, please guide me.